Welcome to KBM Sports Talks. I'm Kevin, and today we got our Stanley Cup Finals. And honestly, you guys, I'm in awe that this is who we have going up against each other. I did not, in my wildest dreams, predict this matchup. We have the Montreal Canadiens. Yes, I just said Montreal Canadiens. The 4 seed in the, I think it was the North Division. They were the 4 seed. They were battling for the last position to get into the playoffs, basically. Now we go to who they're playing against. The reigning Stanley Cup champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning. You guys, Tampa Bay Lightning won it last year. They want to go back to back. Will they? Honestly, if you're thinking about this, yes, they will, because everyone's going to count out the Canadiens because they're not supposed to be there. The Lightning are supposed to be there. Yes, they are. They are meant to be there. They are the reigning Stanley Cup champions for a reason. They have not really squeaky clean gone through the playoffs this year, the Lightning or the Canadiens. They both have gone to Game 7s. But the only team that has a sweep is the Canadiens. The Canadiens sweep Winnipeg. Winnipeg beat the Oilers easily. Then the Canadiens beat them easily. And then the Canadiens beat the Vegas Golden Knights, you guys. The Vegas Golden Knights, they beat the Canadiens. The Canadiens beat 2 of the teams that were favorites. The Toronto Maple Leafs, they beat them in 7. They came back in that series, you guys. They came back. Then they went and beat the Vegas Golden Knights 4-2. So they didn't even get a Game 7. The Canadiens are serious. And especially the big thing that is driving the Canadiens is their goaltender. Carey Price is amazing. He is helping them a lot. And I love that they have the duo of Jake Allen and Carey Price. I love that. I love how they have that. It's an amazing duo. You have 2 great veterans that you can plug in at any time, switch over, and you'll still have a great game. The Corey Price, though, or Carey Price, he has helped the Canadiens. Basically, he's going to get the Conn Smythe trophy this year if they win it. And even if they don't win it, he deserves it more than I think everybody else. Only other person that we would say is the other goaltender on the other side. The Lightning goaltender, Vasilevsky, he is awesome too. He is basically helped them the most. Literally, he held the Islanders in the Game 7. The Lightning played in Game 7 against the Islanders last round. He held the Islanders to nothing. He didn't let nothing go past him, and he helped his team win 1-0. He is a great goalie too. This is a goalie matchup. You're not going to see a lot of high-scoring games. Yes, the Lightning have the possibility. They put up 8 goals to nothing against the Islanders in one of the games. So, the Lightning can score. But as it's proven, so can the Canadiens. And the Canadiens can play. The Canadiens can play good. They can change their schemes up because they were always going through the middle. They would push everything through the middle. And then they went to the outsides against the Vegas Golden Knights. So what will they do now? Because they can play outside, inside. They have proven that they can go anywhere they want to go and still win. So what will the Lightning do against them? Will the Lightning try to beat them with speed? Well, the Canadiens can go with speed. The Canadiens can play any kind of hockey you want. And I think the Lightning can too. That's why I think this series is going to be an amazing series. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people on how good the Canadiens are because most people really haven't been watching the Canadiens. Yes, they played the Golden Knights, and yes, the Golden Knights are popular, but not like people have been paying attention to the Lightning because the Lightning are the reigning Stanley Cup champions. And I'm still surprised that the Canadiens are in the Stanley Cup playoffs. They're playing for their 25th Stanley Cup, you guys. 25th. Last time they won it was in 1992 in 93 season. That season they won it. And then the last time the Lightning won it, this is their second Stanley Cup. They have 2 Stanley Cups. This is their second back-to-back, I believe they're going for. I believe it's their first back-to-back they're going for. But I think they, in the early 2000s, when they won like the first one, 2003, 2004, they believed that they were almost back-to-back, but they didn't. I'm almost positive on that. If I'm wrong, tell me in the chat, but I know that they are going for back-to-back this year. And honestly, it matters on goaltenders. Matters, is Corey Price going to keep his hot streak? Is Vasilevsky going to keep his hot streak? it's going to be a low-scoring series, I believe. I don't think you're going to see a lot of high-scoring games. You're going to see a lot of 2-1 games, 1-0 game. Literally, you're going to see a lot of low-scoring games, in my opinion, just the simple fact because how good these goalies are. Vasilevsky and Corey Price are amazing. Let's get off the goalies for a little bit right now, and let's get into the skaters. We got Stamkos, Kucherov, Point, all these good players for the Lightning. The Lightning, Maroon, they have all these players that are great together. They already have experience. They've won together. They won the Stanley Cup last year together. And they are a great team together. And they're producing. And they're getting hot at the right time. Like, honestly, the Lightning are a great all-around team. They're the best all-around team, I think, in hockey. Then we go to the Canadiens. They have Tatar. They have Shea Weber. They have all these players that are veterans. That have not really been in the playoffs like most other teams. They have made it to playoffs like 3 years in a row, I believe. But it's not like the Lightning where they advance. Canadians really don't advance like that. They advance probably to the second round, maybe say in the first round, but not like the Lightning. The Canadians weren't supposed to make the playoffs this year. They were predicted. Some people did predict them to make the playoffs, but I didn't. I didn't have them make the playoffs. I thought they were going to be one of the first teams not to make it, and they did make it, and they're surprising everybody right now. They are playing for their 25th Stanley Cup, you guys. 25th. And it's amazing to think that the last time they won it was 1992 to 93 season. I cannot believe that. I saw that this morning when I was doing the research on this stuff, and I was very surprised. I am still surprised that the Canadiens made it, you guys. They made it to the Stanley Cup final, and they're going to play to get the 25th, and the Lightning are playing for their 3rd. But it all matters on the goaltending, which goaltender is going to outdo the other goaltender. That's what this series comes down to. I think this is going to be a great series. Both of them have got great records in the playoffs. Canadiens are 12-5, and the Lightning are 12-6. Great record. Only one loss separates them, and that was just because the Lightning did not have a sweep in the series. So, in my opinion, I do think the Lightning will be going back-to-back this year. Just the simple fact of they've been there. They know what to do. They know how to win those close games, those tight games. They know how to perform in the Stanley Cup final. The Canadiens don't really know how to. They don't have the experience like the Lightning. So I think that's going to put a major damper on it. But I do think it's going to go down to 7 games. And I think the Lightning win in 7. That's my prediction in this. Just because the simple fact that I think the Lightning have a little bit too much firepower for Carey Price to handle. That's my opinion. Don't get mad at me if I didn't pick the Canadiens as you guys think the Canadiens. Just tell me in the comments what you guys think. I like seeing what you guys think. Who do you guys have? I want to know. Do you think the Canadiens will take this? Will they get the 25th? Will they complete their Cinderella run? If not, you think the Lightning? Do you think the Lightning will do it in 5, do it in 6? What do you guys think? Let me know. And hit that like button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, see ya!